All right, so AI and jobs. That's
Huh.
the topic, right? It seems
Yeah.
like everyone's kind of freaking out.
Yeah, I get it. The headlines, robots taking over, or everyone's going to be on vacation forever. It's ALT.
Exactly. So we've got some awesome sources here, like serious research, not just clickbait. Our mission, right? To figure out what's really going on. What does this actually mean for you and your job?
Got to cut through the noise, for sure. You've got that World Economic Forum report. That's a good starting point. It's complicated.
Okay, so first things first. Why is everyone so worried? Like, what's fueling this whole robot takeover panic?
Well, a few things, honestly. One, just straight up automation. Your sources, that WEF report, it says almost half FF of all work tasks could be automated, like by 2025.
Whoa, that's soon.
Right. Then you've got the money side. AI is cheaper for businesses, often, so there's incentive there. And AI is getting smarter, faster. That McKinsey article you've got, it talks about how AI could, massively boost productivity globally.
Makes sense. Businesses love efficiency.
It's a huge factor. Think about self-checkouts. They're everywhere, right? Super convenient, but that means less need for cashiers. It's already happening.
Exactly. So thinking about, your listeners and the work they do, what parts of their jobs feel kind of ripe for that kind of automation based on all this?
Oof. Yeah. Makes you think.
For sure. And the Brookings Institution, they've got this framework in one of your sources. Really helpful. They're saying it's not entire jobs that are going away necessarily, but certain tasks within those jobs, those are vulnerable.
Okay, that's less scary.
Right. Use loan officers as an example. Lots of what they do, analyzing data, AI can do that faster, maybe better. But the human stuff, building relationships with clients, that's harder to replace.
It's more about jobs transforming, not disappearing. We need to learn to use AI as a tool alongside our work.
Yeah, exactly. Adapt, right? One of your articles talks about designers using AI.
Yeah.
Tools like Daily, helping them come up with ideas way faster. Then they have more time for the really creative, strategic stuff. Oh, that's cool. AI being the assistant, not the replacement.
Right. And that's happening all over. You even had a podcast episode in your research, this venture capitalist talking about a company making AI tools for... Wait, what was your listener's job title again?
Listener's job title.
Right. For listener's job title, it's crazy how fast this tech is spreading.
That IS. Wild. But then that brings up the new jobs, right? The ones AI is actually creating, like you were saying, data scientists, to train the AI. You even had something about prompt engineers writing instructions for AI. Had no idea that was even a thing.
Oh, yeah. That's a whole new field, evolving super fast. And it brings up some big questions.
Yeah.
One of your sources, the MIT Technology Review, they're worried that those new jobs, they're not being created as fast as the old ones are disappearing.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
Definitely something to think about.
For sure. Okay, so we've talked about jobs at risk, new jobs being created, but what about the stuff AI just can't replace? Like the human touch, empathy, complex problems, creativity. What did your sources say about those?
Well, that Harvard Business Review article you found, it was spot on about that. Uniquely human skills, they called them. Empathy, critical thinking, communication, all that. So healthcare, therapists, teachers, artists.
Yeah.
AI can't do that.
True. There's some things you just need a human for. What about our listener, though? Thinking about their work. What are those uniquely human skills that they bring to the table?
That's the question, right? What can't be automated?
And that brings us to upskilling, right? Learning the new tech, sure, but also getting even better at the stuff that makes us human.
Absolutely. We're moving towards this hybrid world, humans and AI working together. That Fast Company article had this great analogy, AI being like your superpowered assistant, handles the boring stuff, lets you focus on the big picture, the creative stuff.
I like that. It's not about being replaced. It's about having a superpower boost.
Exactly. Though, like we said, it's not going to be easy for everyone. That transition, some people are going to lose their jobs, need help finding new ones. That WEF report, they really emphasized governments, organizations, they need to step up and provide training.
Yeah, people need support.
Big time.
So as we wrap up this whole deep dive, I'm curious for you, what really stuck out from all this research?
The thing that keeps coming back to me is maybe the most important skill in the age of AI isn't technical. It's adaptability. Learning constantly, being open to new things.
I love that. The future of work, it's changing fast. We've got to be curious, willing to learn. So for our listener, what are you curious about? What sparked your interest today? Think about it, because the more you know, the better prepared you'll be.
Couldn't agree more.
All right, everyone, stay curious out there. We'll catch you next time for another deep dive.